Cenarion Circle is one of the most useful rep for every class in all of Classic World of Warcraft. For melees, you get Earth Strike. It's an extremely powerful attack power steroid on a really short cooldown. For range, you get Rock Fury Bracers, some sick bracers you won't replace for a really long time. There are items in this game called Twilight Texts that you can farm right now that people will buy to expedite the process of getting those two items. Today I thought we'd head over to Silithus and kill 500 Twilight Cultists and see just how many we can get. That is the reputation we need, the Cenarion Circle. The text drops off mobs that spawn in this location at the top right over here, but there's a couple horde here, so I might leave this for now and come back later. So let's go to the third spot down here in the bottom left. Now, this is my favorite spot personally because there's really a lot of safety. There's a lot of alliance around in the area, so I don't have to feel too worried about getting ganked. And also, it's furthest from Cenarion Hold, so I feel like, I don't know, people just don't come to this spot as often as they come to the others. So let's go ahead and reset our trackers here. You can see we're at 0. And let's get the kills going. Normally I talk for the first 100, but we're going to be here so long, and I'm sure you guys have seen these guys die a billion times, that I'm just going to get right into the loot part of this. So I'll talk to you guys when we're at 500 kills. Alright, so my boots are broken, and I'm tired of this place. But we are at 499. I think we had one rock stalker come in, so we're going to get 2 here to put us at 500 exactly. And as per fashion, we are of course going to pop Recklessness. And get these 500 dead. Ah, that's such a nice feeling. Oh, man. So my final thoughts on this spot were really nice, honestly. I had, like, again, kind of like the Blasted Lands, like a little truce going with the people at this camp and this camp. I did wander up here and get owned by a mage once or twice. No one else in the world. But other than that, I had, like, no PvP troubles. And we got a bunch of good loot. So without further ado, let's get over to Stormwind and check it out. 19 Twilight Cultist Mantles. 14 Twilight Cultist robes, 24 Twilight Cultist cowls, 7 major mana pots. I think we got like 9 major healing potions, but I used 8 of them. A dimensional blade of the tiger, I can sell that for probably 10-15 gold. 140 of the big money, the encrypted Twilight texts. 1 fine longsword, a couple crappy green recipes, 163 total rune cloth, and then of course some crappy grays. So let's go see what we get for all of these grays.
Find something?
So, not a bad amount of silver there, but what if we go throw all this other stuff on the auction house? So I heard rune cloth is selling for a decent amount now. 166. If that's... Oh, should have put more than that. If that actually sells for 166, I'll be very happy with that. Definitely going to put this sword up for 10 gold. I usually do 5, but agility, strength on a sword on Alliance, that'll definitely sell for 10. Healing pot. Mana pots always sell. And then just these little stragglers here of little scrolls. The agility and the strength scroll sell nicely, but the big ticket item is definitely the encrypted Twilight text. Let's see what we get for 140. We get 271 gold. Not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, I was out there for a long ass time, but if you're leveling or something, again, this is probably a really nice place for some good AFK gold. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all of them up for 140 because I don't really need these. I'll put up the screen how much reputation 140 encrypted Twilight text would give you right now, and that's probably what you can expect for about 500 mobs. Now, last but not least, I know what you're thinking. What are we going to do with all those greens in the bank? And I'll tell you what we're going to do. The answer is very simple. We're just going to disenchant them.
Psych!
Well, I learned something new today. I honestly don't even think it's worth the headache trying to auction all this stuff out. I have about 10,000 gold in total, so I'm just gonna vendor all this stuff. If you guys want to auction it and try to make, like, you know, an extra 10 gold or so, I would, but I'm of the opinion that time is money, so I'm just gonna scrape off the extra gold here. I had no idea you couldn't disenchant this, but I guess it makes sense, right, at how often it drops. It would be a little overpowered to disenchant all of it, but that's okay, right? Just more raw gold right on top. I do love that cha-ching sound. Even though this took a lot of time and wasn't the most efficient farm, I still had a lot of fun with it, which at the end of the day, isn't that why we're all playing World of Warcraft, to have some fun? But that should do it for me, guys. I highly recommend that spot. If you guys don't mind, go drop me a follow over on Twitch. I'll leave a link on screen and in the description below. I'm really trying to get a couple followers before TBC comes out. Try to stream those warrior arenas. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you guys have any ideas for mobs to grind or, you know, recommendations for the series, let me know in the comments below. I love the feedback. But that does it for me, guys. Have a good one. My name's Barack Gage, and I'll see you guys in the next one.